Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm on the same side of things.
I think he was trying to find under this guy. But I'm wondering, I think the super toy talk about it's interesting people.
Okay, folks, we are live. Sorry about the delay, but we've had a technical error, which has prevented us from, we have a heroic effort here from this gentleman who is holding the projector together, literally, working with new equipment here, and we're not, this is not 100% there yet, but we're up with the Putin death head image on the Russian ambassador's residence here in Washington. It's gonna be drifting a little bit in and out of focus because it is literally being held in focus by human hands. Folks, I'm Ben Wittes, as you probably know if you're here. And we are, I want to tell you a little bit about this image and then tell you why we are here unprepared and not quite technically ready for this operation. This image was painted or created by a gentleman named Chris Salmanis, who is a Latvian artist whose work I have really come to admire. I'm going to try to get this a little bit straighter now. We may have to turn Putin over completely to do it. There it is. There it's straight. Okay. And he drew this image in 2022, and it was published by a Latvian magazine. And then a medical museum in Riga that happens to be directly across the street from the Russian embassy in Riga created a giant banner of it. And it has been hanging, it's like a 3-story banner that has been hanging across the street from the Russian embassy in Riga for a few years now. And I thought, you know, I've had my eye on it for a long time, but I haven't had a gobo projector capable of actually expressing it over distance. And so I thought when the police seized all my other gear, I would use it as an opportunity to get a projector that was capable of doing it. And so I have had it on my mind. I wrote to the artist and asked him, I told him, look, this is just a spectacular image, and I can do you one better than getting it across the street from the embassy. I can put it on the embassy. And he was enthusiastic about that. So a car just went in. And so he gave me permission to use his image. And I want to, before I forget, because I will forget, I want to thank Chris Salmanis. And, you know, you guys should take screenshots. And so that was what I have been planning to do for a while. Honestly, I wasn't ready to do it because, among other things, I'd never tested the projector, so didn't notice that we didn't know how to get it into focus, which is why, remind me your name. Dean here is literally doing this projection, holding the piece in place, because we can't figure out how to get the focusing ring to work. So, you know, heroic efforts from a bunch of people involved. I don't come out here alone anymore. And so there are a bunch of people from the DC area, both the Just Friends, some of them you know, the Holly Berkeley Fletchers of the world. Say hi, Holly. Some of them, people you don't know, who just turn out to show presence and to make sure that it's safe, which is not a sure thing. And And I'll be honest with you, I do not know what to expect from law enforcement today. As you all know, I've never had a problem projecting with the Secret Service before, but I'd also never had a problem drawing on the sidewalk with chalk with the Secret Service. And the last time I drew with chalk on the sidewalk, I did have a problem with the Secret Service. And so I'm not 100% sure what to expect from law enforcement today. But we're going to be out here for a little while, and then I think this test was successful enough, though we are going to have to work on the focus issues. We're going to take it over to the embassy proper, which is a longer flow. So why did we hurry up and do it today, even though honestly, I wasn't ready, and it shows. And the answer has very little to do with Vladimir Putin and everything to do with our president and the position that our government made a choice to put Ukraine in a truly terrible position this week and demand that by Thanksgiving, the Ukrainian government respond to a truly monstrous deal. I was trying to write about it today, and invariably you end up with Neville Chamberlain comparisons. But the truth is that it's a very unfair comparison to Neville Chamberlain. This is a demand that Ukraine surrender and give up everything and get none of what you would expect the United States to stand up for. No security guarantees worth anything. It would require Ukraine not merely to renounce the possibility of NATO membership, but to pass constitutional amendments forbidding it. It would require it would require NATO countries not to agree separately from NATO to station any troops in Ukraine. It really is a diabolically evil deal, and it is designed to create a Ukrainian capitulation. And I felt under those circumstances that we should accelerate this operation, even if it wasn't quite ready for prime time, which I concede it is not. So grab some screenshots when it drifts into focus. We are doing our best to keep it in focus. Dean is doing heroic work. And we're going to be here I'm going to take a bunch of pictures. We're going to be here for a little while. There's some people coming out of the embassy residence right now. My friend Yuri, who is there with the Ukrainian and American flags in the middle of 16th Street, will no doubt. And they're looking up at the image, which I think is, that's really sweet. They've come out of the embassy to look to the compound, to look at the image. And so we're going to be here for a little while, and then we're going to take this over to the embassy itself and do it again. I probably will not. Oops, I can hold it. I probably will not live stream from there. Although if people want me to, I might. I will get a bunch of still images and some video images, which I will post both on the Substack tomorrow and on my Blue Sky account and my Instagram account. So please share those and keep make this image. And the one that will follow it, which will hopefully be on the face of the embassy itself, make it as pervasive as you can, and explain why. That, it's not just about what this man is doing. it is what we as a government and Donald Trump as a president and Steve Witkoff actually as a negotiator are facilitating and enabling him to do. It's about what the government, the policy of our government is by way of enabling an ongoing, whether you want to call it a genocide or a kidnapping. Yeah, it won't. It needs to be further out than you can get it. And it's, it is ultimately their crimes, but it is their crimes that it is now official U.S. government policy that Ukraine has to submit to by Thanksgiving. And I think we all have a stake in objecting to that however we can. My way is with a projector that we don't really know how to get in focus. So two heroic gentlemen are keeping it in focus for us with their bare hands. And I want to thank both Dean and Christopher and everybody who showed up today, a whole bunch of people here. And thank you guys for joining. Do grab a screenshot, and I'm going to take some pictures locally, and I may start this live stream again from the embassy proper, or I may not, depending on how many hands I have available. Hey, Arkady.
Good to see you.
All right, I'm going to stop this unless, well, actually, do people want me to just leave it running? I have some business to do, like with my camera and stuff, so I won't be talking. But if people want me to leave it on, I'm happy to do that. Nobody is responding one way or the other to that, so I will. But people do seem to be joining still, so I'm just going to leave this on, and I may come back and say some other things, or others may. And then we will move it over to the other facility in a few minutes. Great. Stop.
It's good, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Jason, like let me know if you want to switch. It's tricky to keep it. Yeah, typing out the focus. It also is like drifts slightly. That's all you need. If I had my hand on top, because it keeps wanting to like go up.
Plus, yeah. I just would it look better if it were down here?
It just drifts up over time.
Yeah, I think I can
Really tighten it.
It is.
One's great. The quality, it's so sharp.
Yeah, it's really sharp.
Good old two-hand focus.
But it would be better if we could get it. Whoa, it's really
Tough.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that'd be better.
So, all right, note to self, we're gonna have to. The Z spotlight is out now.
Wow, they brought the Z?
They brought it.
They brought the Z? Oh,
So if you put your hand here,
They have a counter spotlight.
yeah. So if you put a finger here, then it won't rest.
sorry,
Yeah. But there, where's the one?
I don't know.
That's the.
How do they do the Z?
It's just a source
Like
for
some guy in the front yard.
So where are they doing it from? The ground?
light being coming down.
That's the guy. Those things used to be take him down.
Yeah, you know what? It doesn't even cover it up, Ben. No, I have to.
And send to it. It's like,
Spot.
yeah, exactly.
They're trying to put a spotlight over their painting, and it's not working. And it's just so fun.
You just leave it. I don't think it makes any difference.
Yeah, you can still see it even with their Z on top of it. Nice try.
Like move it to the other side of the building, make them walk around. We could, yeah, exactly. We could do that. We could move it to the side.
Nice try.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, try getting focus again. There we go. Have fun with that.
Oh, yeah.
Can't do it over there.
Take that, Ivan.
It's just around the edge. Good idea.
Nice.
So, we were driving the 16 to the city. That's a pretty good image right there, though. Come on,
Yeah,
take
that
it.
looks good right there. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, they're moving. It's okay. We can move back. I keep them walking.
They're still trying to get.
We can get us guys in.
All right, so guys, I left it on for you, and the Russians came out, and now they've got the ZMV spotlights. It's a good thing I left it on, and I actually think the Z spotlight is a really offensive thing, but it's really great in this context because it actually is what he represents.
What is the Z and V again, Ben?
So the Z and V are military symbols that the Russians use. They put them on vehicles, and so they become symbols of Russian militarism.
But guess what? I don't know what that means, but I know what that Putin death maps means.
Yeah, but
both Ukrainians and Russians.
Oh, yeah, see, they're repositioning. Moving that to reposition. They're repositioning.
no, I think we're great.
Then they are moving forward.
Yeah, they're having trouble with the Z today. This is the B team. The A team is at the
I'm gonna try. See,
There's the same as they impressionary.
Oh, really? He got back with his groceries. I'm like,
I'll do it. So pathetic.
all right, so
Honestly, even when they put the Z right on top, with the V right on top of it,
I mean, they
You
see
see it.
and it's still like it is actually it's not like when you put a Z on top of the Ukrainian flag. That's offensive. This is just true.
yeah,
Like
it looks good. It's very good. If you can get the focus done, it's gonna be.
yeah, I think the focus is just all about.
They probably like for Sandwich with their president.
Yeah, exactly. It's.
Do you think? I don't know.
What we need is just to gouge that O-ring out of there. Like we can burn it out if we have to.
And a manual.
No, there's no manual. These things don't come with manual.
Free.
All right, here we go. They're shooting as we soon anyway. There we go. There it is. There's the counter.
Oh, now they're trying to.
Okay, so we got a reposition maybe.
Wait, get it in focus and let's get one with the Z on
Yeah,
it.
it
And
doesn't work. If it's in focus, the Z doesn't make any difference. Okay. Well,
so now just
yeah,
move it over to that side.
there's trouble with the conductor, so I have to take
Flip to move it. Flip to it. Yeah.
and then it's the you.
Okay. Oh,
Because it was fooling. You're fooling with the projector.
and they're moving around now.
Maybe 15, but
Did you have a third one? I wonder. I'm curious. Oh, they're going
There
to
we
do
go.
a new one.
Yeah.
Ah,
we're good to go.
sticky.
Were you at the concert a couple weeks ago? What's her name? Valeri? Is it Valeri? Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
It's not helping them now.
Yeah.
I play like so.
Okay, so we've got
Yes.
Marichka. Go across the street, and there are people coming out of the embassy, and they're just kind of hanging out there. grabs, like, make sure you're near Yuri, but like, she's actually interacting with the guy who's operating this. She's trying to run the spotlight.
Yeah.
She's operating the V.
These aren't even doing any good for them. It doesn't make a difference. Just leave it there because it's not healthy. It's not even.
We're struggling with placement here.
This is not the A team of their spotlight operators.
This is like the B or C team. I'm clearly better.
Well, I've had more experience.
You know, it's
They might not be able to get an angle if you.
No, they have a tough angle to get focus. There's also the trees.
The trees right there.
Dispersing.
Yeah, if you lower it down a little bit, I wonder if they could even get it.
yeah.
So they can see through the tree. Experience with the other one.
That's fun.
And the Russian sent France to give the Zaporizhzhia power plant half of it to the Russians. Yeah. I guess it's the spoils of war.
You can do that. He thinks he got good luck.
Bro.
All right.
And
Are you guys, your hands getting really tired?
Holy stuff.
Let's swap out with somebody.
I'll swap out. All right. So now I am holding the focus in place.
My grandma was like, did she hear that?
So we're going to hang out here for another 10 or 15 minutes, and then we're going to move over to the other embassy, to the real embassy. They're trying to wash it out now. They're kind of giving up on the Z and V, and they're just trying to wash it. So
it's like our superpower, but also one of the downsides. Like it's one a virtue.
let's just move it way down
That they can.
where they can't.
it's working well for Ukrainians, but for Americans, with all of this going on, it's been a bad thing, you know, because I think Democrats, look, I've not adopted, but a lot of people.
There we go. Come and get him, guys.
Although you can't see them as well down there.
Well, we can move them up here then.
Oh, I see. They have a brighter light now.
Yeah, they're just trying to wash him out now.
See, I mean, that's
But I'm more agile than they are. Let's move them over here.
this is so funny.
Let's see. All right.
Yeah.
About 12 maps.
Okay.
Yeah. But we'll clear. Way before everything. And it's down here. Yeah. It's just to be telling about it takes time to do. SLO, special light operate.
Spit not.
All right. We are going to wind this down over here. We're going to do a little bit of work to try to extricate what's blocking this from getting in focus. And then we're going to reconvene probably in about 45 minutes at the embassy itself. And by then, maybe I will have figured out how to hold this thing in focus using a device other than my hands. We will be back. I will begin the live stream again as soon as we are.